Hi team, so I thought I would do a little time management video for you guys. I know it's easy for life to get in the way, and we tend to find excuses, or we can't find time, or whatever the case may be. But everyone has time, everyone has 24 hours in the day. It's just how we utilize it, and often we sort of don't even see the hidden moments that we have available to us. So I've decided to show you a little trick that has worked for me. And I've seen a few different leaders pop some ideas out there. So if you haven't seen already, have a look at my one and see if this works for you. So for example, I got this from Typo. So it does my whole week, and I just pop down the times on the side. So I've done some half-hour increments, or you can just do hour increments, whatever's going to work for you. But it's so much easier. And because there is Monday to Sunday, you know, some days we're fully busy, or some days, you know, we don't have a schedule to keep. So we just need to make sure that we fill our time wisely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my example, but I'm also going to do another example that might be more relatable. So for example, depending what time you wake up, hopefully you are all doing the miracle morning. And if you are usually waking up at 6, maybe you're going to wake up at 5:30 or 5 now, just so that you're able to be a little bit more productive, do your lifesavers, and then kick off strong. So for me, I've got a 5:30 time slot. So I would wake up at 5:30, and from 5:30 to 6:30, I am doing my lifesavers. So I will just pop that down as lifesavers. And I'm not picking up my phone. I'm not looking at any messages. 100% I'm valuing my health and my mental well-being, and that's what I'm dedicating this hour to. So I just put miracle morning. So that goes till 6:30. Now for me, from 6:30 to 7, I will work on my business. So there's 30 minutes for me to work there on my business. So I'll write BIB. Now at 7 a.m., that is when my family tend to wake up, or I'm on the go for mum duty. So that's getting school lunches ready, you know, packing the school bag, cleaning up the kitchen, getting breakfast, whatever the case may be. From 7 to 7:45, I'm pretty much doing the mum duty. So again, my phone goes away, and 100% I'm doing mum duties. So from 7 to 7:45, mum duties. Okay, so at 8 a.m. I am commuting to the school to take my son to school. So let's just say from 8 till 8:30, that is what I'm doing. Now, you could listen to the radio, or if that is your valuable time with your child or children, of course, dedicate that time and attention to them. But certainly if they're just chatting to themselves, or tuning out or whatever, I would just have some personal development running in the background. So that could be an Audible book, or a YouTube University opportunity. So definitely highlight that there. So again, so you've dropped your children off, depending if you have to walk them in or if you've dropped them off. So let's say 8:30 to 9, you're getting back in the car and getting back home. So that would be commuting, and I'm going to say Audible, and that's business. Okay, so for me, I actually have to work from 9 till 2. So I am at my JOB from this time, and I have to focus on my JOB. Otherwise, I would be FIRED. So, but in that time, I do get a lunch break. So from 12 to 12:30, I have a lunch break. And in that time, I am eating, but I'm also being productive for Babes in Business. So when I finish at 2, I have another commute, obviously, to get to the school run. So I will put in there a commute, and that again is a BIB opportunity. So you've picked up the kids, and that's fantastic, or I've picked up my child, and we get home. And again, there, depending on the day, could be swimming training, could be extracurricular activities, you know, it doesn't really matter. But if you have to pay attention to them, then you're going to put that down. But if they are going to run outside in the yard, and you're just going to say to them, look, I have half an hour or an hour where I'm going to do some work, dedicate that time. So I've done my commute, and I've done my school pickup. And so all said and done, we get home and we unpack all our school bags. So from 4 till 5, I will do Babes in Business, and that is my dedicated work time. But once I get to 5, that's when I'm getting organised for dinner, you know, prepping meals, if there's school homework, you know, again, I have to go back into mum life. So I'm going to say pretty much from 5:30, you know, through to 7, because that's what time my little one goes to bed. But depending on what time your little one goes to bed, you might have to, you know, dedicate that time, you know, till 8:30. It just depends on your schedule. So I'm going to say mum life back from 5:30 till 7. Now, depending on how you are in your relationship as well, you know, your partner is definitely going to want some love. So for me, I try to make sure that, you know, either in the afternoon when I've come home after school pickup, we might go for a beach walk or an hour, or, you know, whatever I need to put aside just to have some family time. If that doesn't happen, pending our work commitments or our extracurricular school activities, you know, that partner time might be, you know, from when my little one goes to bed for an hour. So let's say from 7 till 8, I have partner time. But I don't go to bed till, well, personally, I don't go to bed till about 10. So from 8 till 10, I have, you know, a couple of hours to spend on my business. So again, I'm going to do Babes in Business, business time. Okay, so just from my day, let's just recap here. So we'll just talk about being mum life. So for mum life, basically starts from 7:30. And it doesn't, then it stops at school run, and then I have to go back into mum life into the evening. Then I've got my health. So my health starts at 5:30 for my Lifesavers, my Miracle Morning. And in that time, I would get my exercise in. And all right, let's talk about Babes in Business. Let's make that hot pink. So Babes in Business, as I said, I can work from 6:30 to 7 doing my Babes in Business. And then even commuting is a Babes in Business activity, because that is my Audible or my YouTube University. So there's that in the morning. Again, then I have my commute in the afternoon. And then I get home and I can do a bit more work before I start my mum life at 5. And then I have the night time till I go to bed, till 10. Okay, so I can highlight a half an hour there for my lunch to be productive for Babes in Business. And then obviously my JOB means I have to be 100% JOB. Okay, so if I calculate the amount of hours I can actually spend, I have, so I've got 30 there, I have 60 minutes there, 30 there, I have 2 hours there, and I have 2 hours here. So that's 2, 4, 5. I've got 6 hours in total doing Babes in Business. So, you know, if you work that out over, you know, your full week, that's pretty much a full-time job if I was to actually allocate that time effectively. And especially when it comes to those 30-minute time slots or commuting, I'm being really effective with that. So I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, whether that's plugging into a training, or I'm adding my 10 people, or I'm starting my conversations, or I'm going to my groups doing my posts, you know, especially when it comes to the evening times when the high activity of people are on the social media outlets. I'm definitely doing the conversations and follow-ups throughout that time. And that's the whole point of being productive, is making sure that you highlight. Now, I don't know if you can, it looks like a whole heap of scribble, but basically seeing the pink or having it written down in front of you, or even if you have your family and want to know what, you know, what you're doing, and they want to make sure that they catch you or don't disturb you, as long as they're on the same page, it's 100% written there, so you can't go wrong. So I hope that sort of has helped. You know, you might have more time or you may have less time. When I went to Las Vegas, and Eric Worre made a huge point to say some people only have 2 hours a day, and that's fine, but that's that's 8 15-minute blocks. So you could do those MFA sessions, which is 40 MFA sessions a week. Could you imagine your productivity and leverage happening in your business? There would be a high level of success. Instead of sort of fluffing, not sure what to do in that time, really get a clear DMO, really look at your time, have a look at your calendar, and be productive. So I hope this has really helped. Let me know if you have any other questions, or comment on this video so that I can make it a little bit clearer for you. It is smart to make sure that you get enough sleep, you focus on your health and wellness as well, mental health. You prioritize your family and your friendships, and make sure that they're sustainable and long lasting. But you are building a business for yourself as well, and finding those hidden moments and staying loyal to those hidden moments. And even if it helps just that little bit more, setting a timer on your phone for that half an hour and just going for gold. So great to chat to you. I hope that helps, and I will chat to you all soon.